I'm going to go watch him today. I'm very excited. I am chasing the high the sinners gave me. Today, I'm gonna use my little palette I made. This is so beautiful. Like, you can't really tell. Can you tell? No, see, like, ugh, cinematic is so annoying. But it has a lot of shifts because it's a bunch of like indie shadows. They really get me together. And on the days where I don't have work, I really want to have fun makeup. So I'm going to start off with my eyes first. Why is there shimmer on all of my matte shades? Perfect. I don't have all of the shade names, but they're just from like ColourPop palettes that like I kind of deconstructed, and like a bunch of BoxyCharm palettes when I had BoxyCharm. And then the shimmers are primarily from Terra Moons, but I think I'm going to use one from an indie brand that's not available anymore. It was called Luxie Beauty, and it was such beautiful shadows, and they were so cheap. I don't know if there's any more like affordable indie brands. If you do, let me know. I mean, like, they were affordable. Like, one shadow was $3 USD, and I think it was Canadian like $5. It was such a good, and like it was good. I love indie shadows, and I have a lot of expensive ones too. Like, I have Terra Moon shadows are like 30 Canadian dollars. It's actually insane. I'll pay it because it's stunning, and I wish I didn't have to. Okay, my sister called. That's enough reason. I used two shimmers from this palette. It's so cute. I always forget I have it. I'm in a little bit of a time crunch now, but it's fine. It's fine. I always leave enough time for like diddy-daddling, you know? Okay, I am so excited for this movie. I really hope it doesn't disappoint. Last year, there was an epidemic of horrible priest-themed horror movies. Do y'all remember like the one with Russell Crowe, and like the one with Sydney Sweeney wasn't bad. It just wasn't good either. It just I maybe it was too like, it was like too smart for me. I don't know. I didn't understand it. I didn't enjoy it that much. It just was like so much like, it was just so laggy. Like, nothing was happening, and then it just a lot happened at the end. I don't like those kind of movies. Like building a whole bunch of suspense. I just felt like it just felt like nothing. I really like the way my makeup looks today. It's so like folly. I'm gonna take Super Stay, and I'm gonna go in with this. I like to like kind of blend it in because I feel like I used to just leave it like as a blob, and like my foundation just never looked as smooth. So I like to kind of like blend in a little bit before I go in with my brush. I need to get a new foundation brush because this NYX one is just a little bit old. But I've replaced it twice now. And for the prices, it like lasts. But I don't know why the bristles just always fall out. It's so annoying. Maybe it's the brush I wash the most. That's why. So like any foundation brush, this would happen. Like, look at the coverage on that. Isn't that stunning and delicious and gorgeous and beautiful and perfect? Like, you saw all that discoloration. Wow. It looks like I drink so much water and I have literally perfect skin. Everybody keeps messaging me, why are we getting lower? So much better. Okay, now I need to like blend over this lump on my nose. I don't know why that's like acting up. I like to go in and just like press. I don't wet my brush, like my sponge anymore. Like, when I clean it, it's a little bit wet, and I feel like it gets drier as the week goes on, and then, you know, I wash it again and it gets wet. I kind of like the way my makeup looks after the sponge is a little bit dry, because I feel like it picks up less of the product. I feel like I like sponges, but I feel like a little bit like, you know, remember like a couple years ago where everyone was like, love sponges, brushes suck. That was like propaganda. So you use up more of your foundation. I'm joking. I know sponges have their place in society. I wish I could just like take my time and do my makeup, and I wasn't on a time crunch. Like, ever since I started working full-time in office, I feel like I haven't really been getting, like, I still enjoy doing my makeup, and it's still like one of my favorite parts of the day, but it's just like, I just want to chillax and like take a long time doing my makeup. I did do that like when I had my my girls day, where's my bronzer? Right here. A couple of weeks ago, and that was so much fun. I just love sitting and doing my makeup forever and ever. Okay, I'm gonna take my cream. I'm trying to use this up, and I feel like I've been using it for like years, and it just will not finish. But that's good. I feel like it's really good for the I feel like it's a really good bronzer for the price, because I've literally been using it every single day for so long, and It's still kicking because you only need like a little bit. It's very pigmented, but still like very blendable. So I like to take it right here. I don't like to use it on my nose just because it's very difficult. I love using this little elf one for my nose. And I feel like this will also last me a long time. But once it runs out, I will be purchasing a different brand. Okay, I'm not being like precise at all, but it's okay. Like I've been trying to finish this protein shake for what feels like the whole day. Now blush. What did I want to use for blush? I didn't take anything out. One sec. Real blushy today. I'm gonna use this blush. I've been using this. My mom gave it to me, and I don't like the packaging. I just think it's so ridiculous. But it's such a good formula that I look past it because it doesn't fit in my container where I keep my blushes. This is the NARS. What is this called? Sheer. What is this? Is it called liquid blush? And Torrid is such a good blush. It's so beautiful. It's literally stunning. And this is like one of the only liquid blushes that I think is good. Because I feel like usually this one does like kind of get patchy if you don't blend it in right away. But it's like less than other liquid blushes I've tried. And it really just like is such a beautiful, healthy, and I love it for underneath the makeup. Like I don't know if I would wear this on its own. It looks beautiful, but I like to layer up. You guys know. It does like dry down. So like if you did wear it on its own, it would be fine. And this is gonna last you a lifetime, okay? I need to figure out the settings on my phone. Anyways, I like to like blend it in kind of and then go in so it's not so like just like a patch of blush. But isn't that so beautiful? Like, it's stunning. And I take it like all over my cheek because then I put concealer on it. I put concealer on. And I feel like it blends in just so beautifully. And it looks so cohesive. And I guess what it compliments whenever I wear this. So, slay to mom. What does the kid say? W to mom. Ew, I feel so gross saying that. Okay, now I'm just gonna put concealer and then powder and I will be back. All over the place, but it's fine. We're gonna continue. I keep getting calls from everybody, but we're gonna go in with Hula. Again, this is like one of my Project Pan things. Like at the beginning of the year, I just like picked a couple of things. The Fenty bronzer was one of them. I finished a couple of the products. Like I wanted to finish this NARS lip balm, a couple of lip liners, but it's just some of these products, they will not leave my side, even though I use them literally all the time. I feel like, but that's good. I feel like I'm getting good value of my money, but I'm not buying any more bronzers for a while because I want to use like the ones I have that I haven't been using because I want to finish these. But I just take bronzer. What is hello? It's fine. I wear a lot of makeup, but I do like light layers of each one because I don't want to like, I don't know, I feel like when you use a couple of different bronzers or like different shades, your makeup looks a little bit more dimensional. I'm just making shit up. It's fine. Patuta. This is like my favorite blush. I don't want to talk about it because he discontinued this formula and he has this other formula that I don't like. Is She's Passionate, and I always forget the name. The monochrome moment, I think it's called. I just take a little bit. I do think at some point I have to like just put this away and not use it because I don't want to run out of it, or I need to like find an alternative because I just think this formula is like so blurry. It's so beautiful. Okay, so once I have that, I'm not gonna put my third blush on yet. Then I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix. You can use any powder foundation because this one is not available anymore. I haven't tried their new one, but I hate it. Then I go like this around the blush because you want to blend it in. And then I take my bang. And then okay. Then I take a little bit. So we're going to we go back and forth, okay? Then I'm going to take my third blush, my third and final blush in Bumpy Ride from NARS. I keep talking about NARS, but I've been loving NARS. My mom really put me on. And then I take some of just the apples of my cheek. And I don't bring it all the way in like I did with the cream one. But isn't that beautiful? This one has a little bit of like shimmer in it. And I just take it here. This lighting is not slay. I need to figure out my whole little situation. Okay. Before I take my powder foundation in one more time, I'm going to take a little bit of a little pencil brush and the shades I put on my eyes, and I'm gonna take it just right here. Oh my gosh, I don't do this in the summers for some reason, but in the fall I'm like, I need to be wearing an ungodly amount of eyeshadow. Like, my makeup looks so beautiful today. I love it. After I have all my powder on and I have my blush in, I like fix my shape because I always lose it. My dad's just singing. Now, the final little powder foundation moment. I just like to put extra right here because I get super shiny there. I like to like blend around, and I feel like that's what really gives the seamless kind of a moment. I didn't used to, and my makeup did look busted and nobody said nothing. So what was that about? What do I want to do? Let me put something in my inner corner. I use this, yes. I go back and forth with this palette. I forget about it and then I use this so much every single day. Okay. Then I can't find a different brush, so I'm just gonna use the same one I use under my eyes to clean it off. I'm gonna take Gleam. It's so beautiful. Maybe a little bit of this Spark shade. I didn't even say what palette it was. It's the Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette. Jaclyn Hill does not make makeup anymore, so you will be fine because you can just use the MAC. What's that? Gleam, High Gleam. I love that one. It's like almost the same thing. Now we do mascara, and I'm gonna use Carbon Black, of course. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't blur out everything when it's just in video. This does get everywhere, but that's okay. It's really that girl. I gotta go, but this is the makeup. I just put the CoverGirl lip gloss on. You already know. This is the outfit. I'm gonna wear a little jacket and my dunks. My sister said to not wear the dunks, but I'm gonna wear the dunks. I literally feel so pretty. Okay, bye.